9:56 a.m. And then welcome everyone. Today we have Void with us, Deci, Nightmare, myself, Orangeswim, Spaghetti, and Tesero.
Morning, everyone.
What up? What up?
Yo. Morning.
I think I just woke up here. If you guys didn't see, today's card of the day is Sukamon and Chuumon.
Hey, the boys.
It's funny. I like them.
Right before we talk about them, I have here. I was working on Kentaro Spawn last night, and who else was I working on? It was Imperial.
These nuts.
And I was seeing them already. The alt art.
Hey, we are PG-13.
Here it is. Alright, go for it. On the Suka and Chuumon, what did you guys think about them?
They're awesome.
It's poop.
They are awesome. Wow.
They're weird.
No, I like them. I think they're good. I think they're good tech for competitive style.
No, they're not
decks.
at all. No,
Yeah.
100% they're not.
Chuumon
One
great
on-
deck.
Is
No,
weird.
they're good tech.
Like
I can see Chuumon
come on.
being played,
Yeah,
but Sukamon
Chuumon.
not so much.
I mean,
I
is
can
it a cost?
Chuumon. I could see like I see one or two of in some of the typical black decks that you might see for like maybe a Craniumon build. I could definitely see that. It's not a bad thing. It's nothing but benefit when it's on the board. It's absolutely nothing but beneficial.
folks up called Ragnarokmon, just like Terriermon. We already know Terriermon, we know how bad it makes your opponent feel. So there's that.
So,
Maybe they realized Hammersburg was a problem and they wanted to print more ways to deal with it.
I mean, any rule. I mean, we've already seen some serious memory manipulation with cards, like when attacking, having like some other type of like situational conditions to trigger a +1 memory or +2 or whatever else. Lilithmon, like, it's just, there's too many things right now, especially with set 3.
It's just nice that we have ways to actually play around it,
Mm-hmm.
to like counter it in a way. Your opponent's playing Hammersburg, you don't have like zero way to counter.
I appreciate how Chuumon makes Poromon live. We don't get a lot of those.
True, but Black also has access
nice.
to a lot of DP boost during the opponent's turn.
Yeah, I want to give Poromon something, man. It's like the best Hakmon card.
There
Good
are
to
a lot of
love.
1000 DP in the set right now.
Yeah.
There is a lot of 1000s. I think that's a nice balance, though. Like, I couldn't see it being, this skill being on any other type of level, though. Like, I think anything over a level 4 would kind of make it seem a little stronger, because like having an ultimate on board that's like relatively decent sized, like 6, 7, 8k, like, you know, now you're gonna have to figure out other options. But like a rookie, it still gives it a chance. Like, there's ways to blow it up because there's so much rookie hate.
It's because rookies are efficient.
They know exactly. That's a good point.
So somebody said they don't think this will see play. The Sukamon?
Sukamon, yeah, probably not. It's a little too
Wait.
gacha-y for my tastes.
That's
It should have been.
basically...
It should have been cheaper.
That has a lot of gacha. Why is
If
that?
it, I don't know about cheaper. It should have, like, if they really wanted to make it like actual beneficial, like maybe the top 4, top 5 cards to like surf. Because I feel like it's so
weird
like
that they're gone back to top 3 when like both Ludamon and Edamon search top 5. I thought that'd become the standard moving forward. Top 3 feels a little bad, especially when you have such a narrow search target.
exactly. And I mean, and black typically runs. I mean, 14 rookies usually, depending on the build. More than likely, it's running 14 rookies. So
I'm sorry, real quick. Is Chuumon is that the actual
The rat.
name?
that's the rat. That's the actual. Yeah,
Like
that's the
dub
one with
name or the sub name,
Yep.
whatever.
the Chuumon.
With 2 U's. It's Chi, or wow, Chi. Yeah, it's the letter Chi, 2 U's, and Mon.
Oh, that is the dub name already. Okay.
Yeah.
It's TYU in the Japanese.
So, when it comes to Sukamon, I don't see him being played that often right now because of the low hit rate of finding a Chuumon off the top 3. But in the future, he has some potential. Like if they print more Chuumon cards, so to increase his hit rate.
And it's not a starter, right?
Yeah, imagine a 12, 14 Chuumons deck, man.
Oh, yeah. If we get like 14 to 16 Chuumons in a deck, then Sukamon is going to hit a lot more often.
That's hilarious.
And
No,
also,
that's
Black
true.
is getting a lot of these play from top of deck effects between like Sukamon, Edamon, Kreskaru. It feels like
I mean, you'll
they're getting a
cycle
lot
through
of
your
it.
deck pretty quick.
So, if it indicates to me that that's going to be a theme moving forward with Black, and they'll probably get support, something that puts a card on top of your deck that you want, and that would also help Sukamon in the future get see some play.
Yeah,
I feel like just right now, there's too many. I feel like there's just too many champions that are a better option than Sukamon right now.
Right. Especially with like yeah, it's 3 to play, but like
It's a
I
little
could just
awkward.
play. Yeah, it's like also the 2 to Digivolve. It's like I could just play Numamon.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It
2 to
screams
Digivolve
Edamon
sucks.
to me. You know, because like I think you're thinking a little too hard about it. It's just Edamon. It's a meme card. That's all it is. There's no real point.
Well,
It's
Don't
a meme
dive
card.
that deep
It's also
into it.
destroyed, so it's a little slow too.
it is. Yeah, I was about to say something like that. It's a little slow. Like
Like,
Metal
sometimes-
Edamon, like
Sometimes they just print cards like this, you know? Sometimes they like to have a gaff.
I think it's just to create different options as well. Like, you know what I mean? Have that
Sukamon
uniqueness.
also evolves into Edamon in the original V-Pets, so it's nice that they've made their effects sort of line up.
Yeah.
I actually didn't think we were gonna get them.
Why not? They're cool.
I know. I don't know why. I just didn't think we were gonna get them because I felt like we would have seen them already. And
Well,
then
this
I just
whole
didn't-
reveal
good
stuff is
timing.
backwards.
Like I mentioned, the whole with them
Yeah.
evolving into Edamon, having him on the same set as Edamon makes sense.
Yeah, they
we just
also
need
like,
King Edamon. Let's go.
like the Spaghetti said, they really like this reveal season, if you want to call it that, I guess.
Sure.
right.
Yeah, this reveal season's just been kind of like
Backwards. Like, we got all
Yeah.
the bullshit at the beginning.
I feel like it's been more like it's just been more. I can't even think of the word for it. But
Wait, why do you guys think it's backwards again?
I mean, I feel like these two cards should have been cards we saw at the beginning of the reveals, right? Towards the
Yeah.
end, we should be seeing more of the cool shit.
I think it's been.
Yeah, they dumped all the
right.
good stuff like immediately on us.
That's true. They did dump all the legendary arms, and then all the other cards as well.
Like we
We
got
did
all the
get those.
super rares revealed pretty quickly.
They
I guess-
blew their load.
I don't
I
think
guess
that-
it kind of makes sense because like Terriermon was technically yesterday, and like it's like, oh, we have all these memory cards, all this memory. Oh, by the way, we have these 2 cards that say you can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it should have been more like, not like November, not like October 21st, but kind of like an October 10th card.
I just wish we had gotten all these lame cards first. Imagine testing shit out like this before
Yeah.
all the cool
God.
stuff.
Right. Yeah.
They're awesome. Their effects maybe are, well, Skumon's effect not that great, but Chuumon's great. His effect is great. These guys are cool.
I have,
These
like
aren't
them
lame
too.
reveals at the slightest.
I have no problem with both of their effects. I think
Yeah,
it's
I think-
great that now you have another spawner in black.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting to see that it gained, that black gained that instead of another color, because I feel like black, even though it was the underdog for BT2, I actually didn't expect it to gain this, but at the same time I see why now, because like Joe has been their memory manipulation, and then on top of that, green's just kind of been the underdog, so like that just fits green so well. So I thought it was interesting to see it.
Green shall rise.
nonetheless.
I mean, the swarming ability makes sense when you think about it, because it's been all these trash mons, and in the show and media, like the trash mons all come out in swarms.
True.
So yeah, they're grabbing their buddies, flood the board. I'm waiting for the Numamon that plays Numamon from trash.
Yeah.
Like, you can even see in the art, like Like Sukamon's ready to throw that poop, and Chuumon's just chilling in the background. And Chuumon's art, there's just a bunch of Chuumons everywhere.
These two are buddies at the end.
Yeah. Do Numamon and Sukamon have the same classification? Or no?
Let me check.
Could we get support with them, like the same way that the Holy Arms have support?
So
That would be
Chuumon
great.
Chuumon is Beast.
But what about Sukamon and Numamon?
Is
Because I think
Sukamon's
Numamon is
mutant.
more of like a
Sukamon
yeah.
is
I feel like
Numamon is mollusk.
Okay.
I was gonna say mollusk, isn't it technically?
Lame, I was hoping they're all in the same family.
Okay. Well, it's just funny. Skumon's in the same category as Algamon. They're both
Really?
mutants.
Excellent. Oh yeah, are Numamon and Sukamon mutants?
No, Numamon is a
No.
mollusk. Skumon is a mutant.
Mhm.
And mutants, there's a whole bunch of different weird stuff in the mutant category. Between like Mamemon, Algamon, Revolvermon, Sephirothmon. Shakomon's also a mutant. This is like the weird ball.
I'm not sure if
Cat-
we would
category.
make that a thing in that case. That seems too broad.
Yeah, it's a shame. It would have been cool to see support cards that tie them all the trash mons together by their typing.
I could see if it was like tied together with something with Edamon. I feel like that would have been more viability, but
It'd
yeah.
be funny. I'd like
Yeah.
it. I want to
No,
make a trash mon deck. Like I'm playing with these guys regardless.
No, just a themed like Edamon Trashmon. Like
I
I
mean,
think that'd be cool.
it's just more than a theme. Really, the effects that you're building is a whole strategy of spawning things on the board.
I think we might see an effect that for black that sends one of their cards from the trash to the top of their deck as a
Yeah.
sort of recycling because they're machines.
Hmm.
Because
That'd
now,
be interesting. That'd be interesting change of pace to see for black. I mean, maybe maybe eventually in like upcoming sets. Like I don't know exactly which ones, but just upcoming like a whole different change of pace.
I could see like an option card of like Edamon cheating. It's just like take Metal Edamon, like draw a card, and then put Metal Edamon from your hand on top of your deck.
because we have
Just
with the crest right now, right? We could pick any of one of these guys as targets.
Yep, Crestgarurumon 5
I'd
or
like-
less. Which
keep it going. You can do it.
oh no, I was just saying he was just good. Like with the level 5 or less is just nice.
It's a large range of Digimon that you can summon, and I mean,
So
many times
good.
I've gone against players with 2-3 Digimon, so I can get the pick of the lot.
I like to think it's because Crestgarurumon is the king of the trash mons, so he has a swarming effect.
Whoa.
How's
I like
that for
that.
your head cannon?
Is that why he's purple now?
So he's trash.
Yeah,
He's still trash.
he's still trash. Yeah.
Who's still trash?
Crestgarurumon. He's the king of the trash mons.
Get out of here! He's not trash.
That's why he swarms.
Yeah,
This is
he's
some
swarms
kind
all the
of-
trash
we're,
mons.
we were trying to make
He-
a joke.
He digivolves from Metal Mamemon, right? So yeah, he's a trash mon at heart. He never forgets his roots, regardless of his color.
So the meta line is Chuumon, Sukamon, Metal Mamemon, and then this guy.
No, it's Chu,
No.
Suga, Edamon, Metal Edamon.
Okay.
Then King Edamon.
King, we bow.
Is there any more space in black, or did we finally get everything in black?
We're missing one
Thi-
space.
Yeah, I was like, I think black has like another common, which we
Yeah,
probably won't see.
66 is still
Yeah.
missing, it looks like, and we still don't know if 76 is going
And
to be a
still
black
no
or a
yellow
purple card.
cards.
Okay.
You'll
Come
get your
on.
cards void. We promise.
Boy, they're all vanillas. Just buckle up.
Yeah, that's. I'm ready. I'm getting ready for depression.
Yo, watch set list comes out. Yellow's just like spanking everybody.
I mean, I hope
like
so.
it
I
has
sure
like
hope so.
this sneak support no one knew about, some kind of dominant mega.
Until that doesn't happen. Sorry, boy.
Is it that bad, Void? I mean, I think yellow's in an okay spot. What's wrong with it?
No. The main issue is that yellow has not changed because the issue is that it's still the same. Meta yellow will be shine.deck, and that will not change. I know meta is really good, but you're supposed to spice up the colors, like something what happened right now in red. Red has lots of options with the unfair level of level 7s it has.
I mean,
Yeah,
that-
I
you
kind of
can't-
agree.
you can't
There
have
aren't
given
really
that to
any new
everybody.
strategies to play with yellow besides maybe like a Mastamon style deck.
We
Right.
gave him a bunch of techs at most.
Yeah, there's a bunch of other cards that you can now play in yellow.
A lot of these cards are pretty good, but not good enough to build a strategy around. Maybe Kentaros at best.
The only way that because the thing is that one of the reasons why Shine Greymon deck is so good is because it has 2 cards that you get something out of it if you proc any kind of destruction, deletion. Since you have Paramon, ST Paramon, and you have the Unfair Boy, you have Lavramon. You trigger Lavramon 6 times, 4 times in one evolution. That's hella lot draws. And if security minus gets something like get a draw or you get a memory out of security minus in a Digimon, maybe that deck will see something.
But then I play Chuumon.
Yep,
But then I play the 3-cost option or the 2-cost option. God damn it!
to blow it up.
Then I play another Chuumon.
The Chuumons are cheap. I hope
Chumons are.
we already have all the black options as well. No, or do we?
I
think
believe
so.
we do.
I,
I think we're
yeah.
only missing
Okay.
green options now.
I'm hoping that Imperial Digimon option is a green option card.
It's pretty sad. And then
Yeah, because nothing
That
but
would be really weird.
since we've gotten a list of black Digimon as well in the starter, no metal Edamon, no Edamons in there, unfortunately.
He's probably going to be the secret rare.
Metal Tyrannomon
Secret
though.
rare instead of Alter S.
Yeah, no Ultra S, just Edamon, more Edamon.
I'm fine with this.
Please.
Okay, so Sukamon just reveal 3. I still think it's not that bad. I could play full 4 of them.
Nah, man.
It's
believe
not
me,
gonna hit that often.
It's not gonna hit often, and it has a 2-cost evolution for level 4.
Well, which you're not gonna care about because you're gonna be hard casting this to avoid that.
Yeah.
3, 2.
Orange, remember when you were testing Edamon, and after like 5 games, you were like, fuck this card?
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
card searched 5. This card searches 2 less and has the same amount of hits.
And
your deck.
Digimon has 7 possible hits if you have a correct composition.
So this is basically just a I'ma jump to level 5 card, isn't it? It's a
Chuumon's level
boss
3.
champion.
Come on, level 3.
Sukamon?
I mean, you already have Numamon for that.
Yeah.
He
I
also
get-
costs 3.
I guess you pass turn with Sukamon, and in the event that your opponent kills him, you have a backup plan?
What,
I
they got
mean, if you
Romon or
can
something?
manage to hit the Chuumon out of
Yeah,
your
right.
deck.
I think that's the idea they're going for, though. I think, yeah, you pass turn with this and pray, I guess.
This is like your
I feel like the idea
Kamatorimon,
they're
right?
going for is that they want the effect to be like somewhat flavorful to like this, Sukamon Chuumon dynamic.
Yeah. Edamon. That makes more sense.
But what can you do? Play them, I guess.
Or
Yeah,
no.
I'd play this if you were playing. If you're doing that your Millennium Turbo, I don't see why you wouldn't play this.
And for the Evo cost, maybe you definitely have the hard cast
Yeah,
it
you
instead
just
of.
hardcast 3.
But you're saying there's a better option for that, and it's called Numamon.
You can play both of them now, right?
That's
Yeah, but why would you play both?
Why would you
of
do
them?
that?
yeah. Why would you? Yeah. Why would you do that?
No,
I just-
I'm in your corner, Orange. I say play both of them.
Play
No.
I mean,
They do
yeah,
that
do
for
I
you
just
do
don't.
you.
Not for Millie Turbo. Not for Millie Turbo. That's a different animal.
Exclusively for Millie Turbo.
No.
I deny you.
Like you're free to like
What's the
do
champion you're
do
looking
this
for in Millie
experiment.
Turbo?
The champions you want are the low cost champions and then All you
Low
and
Evo
then
cost.
it's guaranteed Numemon 100%.
Yeah,
You
so
absolutely
you have Numemon. Okay.
absolutely need Tankmon and
Tankmon.
Chrysalimon.
Okay,
Yep.
why Chrysali?
Cheap
Because-
blocker.
Chrysali is a very cheap blocker, and you're almost 99% of the time you're playing him by himself, unless you absolutely need a champion evolution.
Boop.
Mhm.
Yeah, the 4 cost
Four
on
cost,
play for
yeah.
blocker is actually
Cost and
pretty
he's
good.
and he's 5k like DP, which actually is pretty decent. That's not too bad. He's covering pretty low champions as well as all the rookies.
Yeah, he's doing his job at that
Yeah,
much.
that's really all he's really meant for, and the rest are just kind of the ramp up.
If you really need to
if
block
there was-
like 6 hits, and you're gonna just be running Gargemon instead. But like,
Oh,
that's if
Gargemon.
you need to do that. Andromon is also an option.
Yep. Andromon's another, and then like if you're really lacking like that Evo line to get up, you can just kind of go Andromon above him, which isn't too bad, but that's almost never gonna happen. But really, he's Chrysalimon's kind of like Goatsumon. You don't really need to evolve him. You just throw them out. They're cheap blockers, and they sit there, and you just plus off Joe.
Basically,
Joe.
Skumon doesn't do the job any better than any other card.
One thing, Nightmare,
That's
if you want to
black.
plus on Joe, do you run the ST4 Agumon, I think it is?
Yeah, the new Agumon.
Sure.
Yeah, he's him and
Got to.
the toy Agumon are their only real value. Like effects, like you can run Goatsumon. Goatsumon's nice, but he's always playing by himself. But yeah, Agumon and toy Agumon are going to be the ones that you're going to typically evolve in your raising area or on board or whatever else.
Until we see the rest of that starter deck, boyo.
Yeah, that too. Let's like, I'm thinking that we're gonna get another. I don't know what level, whether it's Ultimate Champion or another rookie that has some type of reboot.
Inheritable.
I guess maybe inheritable or something that requires something like like specifics to get reboot. Like do this, or this has to be live, or this has to be done. Then this Digimon game's reboot. I could see that happening. Or if,
I don't know.
if this Digimon's a level 6 gain reboot. If this Digimon is a level 6 blocker or a blocker gain reboot, something like that. I could see that happening, but
But not, I can see that happening, but not for now. I don't think we'll see it even next set, because that will mean there's
starter deck. That's what I was saying. I could see it in the starter deck.
I don't know though,
Nothing
because like we
starter
already
deck.
saw Blitz, who's the boss, and he doesn't have a reboot related effect.
Yeah.
And like the War Greymon line, like the Greymon and Metal Greymon support the reboot playstyle because War Greymon has reboot. So it would just be weird to see reboot support when the boss monster of the starter deck doesn't have reboot.
There's no War Greymon inside the starter deck though. So I don't.
No, but what I'm saying is the boss monster of that starter deck we've already seen.
It doesn't
And he
have
Exactly. So what I'm
I
saying
get it.
is
I
the
get it.
support.
But I just I
it
get
might
that.
not
But
be-
I also
Reboot
think
may
it
not be
just-
the focus of the set, because inheritables are less desirable in Digiburst to begin with.
Right, because you want to be able to let go of it.
It feels bad to discard really good Evo sources.
I'm still be fine with it. It has sources. Just use it. For black, at
least
least, the
it's really-
Digiburst, I'm like, I still haven't
Decision.
used it. Haven't used it at all, guys.
could probably be
have-
something like Metal Greymon.
I have utilized strategies where you have really good Evo sources on each boost cards. You just gotta have to like make smart decisions with it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying for the starter deck where they're debuting the thing, they might want to ease people into Digiburst by eliminating those choices.
I don't think so. I think they're just going to include all the different kind of mechanics they can, so they'll have good Evo sources to teach new players how to use Evo sources.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
They've gone a totally different way with the starter decks compared to the first starter decks, it looks like.
Yeah.
Oh,
way
yeah.
better.
Slightly.
They're
More
not-
like
And
they
then-
know more of the game they made, because they just went from to really type of effects, really save gratios, really save costs. Because you see it right now, for example, Starter Seraphimon, that card. Fast for 4k DP decrease per swing. It's not good, but balance. Because it was the stronger Mega. And on your turn, on your opponent's turn, he just killed you with anything.
I just realized on the poop that Sukamon is about to throw, there's a shocked like face.
Can I just say that the art is another amazing art? Another really good job from Kenji Watanabe. He's been killing it this whole set.
Ooh, are these both by Kenji? I haven't looked.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are.
And you
I didn't even notice that. But yeah, he did a good job.
I told you his art
No.
was shit.
Yeah, the more and more I look at Chuumon, it is his style. It looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
Sukamon's just chilling off in the corner, and then you got. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that.
Oh, I like Chuumon's background with Sukamon hanging out in the vent.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's just Sukamon just chilling in the back.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they got really. There's a lot of like.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Like, a lot of in this set. There's a lot of backgrounds that just have like filled with a bunch of detail.
There's a lot of personality.
like
I like
Mastemon,
it.
oh my god, Mastemon background?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
She's a commander and all, but god damn it.
Because Tesero, you were saying how you were disappointed in her alt art, that she didn't have her components in the background?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking it's because in her actual art, they're in there.
Yeah,
can
I think
see it.
so.
That's got to be it,
Well,
right?
I mean,
You can see-
there's a theme going on with the alt arts that all of them, like the ones with Jogresses, had their components as part of the composition. So it just feels weird that Mastamon was left out, even if the regular art does have everybody in the background.
It's definitely a shame, but I was just thinking about that after the fact, that that's probably why. They wanted to keep the arts different, maybe? I don't know.
I really like the alt art of Mastemon, it's pretty cool. She's dancing, man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna make a prediction. I don't know why. I'm gonna make a prediction. Tomorrow's gonna be Lady Digimon. She's coming.
3 cost 10k, let's go!
She's
I
coming.
don't know, man.
No,
I
give
don't
it-
know. We're
give it to me.
only
Vanillas, please.
we're like a
I'm-
day. We're like a day and a half away from full set release. So
Yeah, they'll give us
Mm,
Alter S in a video tomorrow. It's Thursday.
Yeah. That will be cool. What are your expectations on the boy?
I hope he's a vanilla.
Which
What?
one are
No.
you expecting? I'm sorry.
Alter S.
Alter S.
Oh,
What's up
Alter
with
S.
Alter S? What are your expectations with Alter S?
I think we
It's
were
gonna
kind
be
of
good.
talking about it last night.
yep.
Where it has to be strong, like somewhat Omnimon strong, but not as strong because it is a
Omnimon strong.
secret. Because if you make your secrets too strong, that's gonna. Oh man, that
Break
price
game.
is gonna be so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But unless they're thinking that like, hey, we do need to limit the possibility of getting this card because it's coming from red. More than likely, from what we know, it's gonna be able to evolve from red, which makes red that much more devastating. And having another level 7 that's brutal with having some kind of effect. So
And yellow is.
it could be strong. I'm expecting it to be strong. I'm not
I'm hoping
expecting
it swarms.
anything less.
I really want him to swarm.
I don't think it will
Ooh,
swarm.
the
I think
Chuumon level is wrong.
evolve the whole field kind of thing.
I put it as level 4.
That's nasty. Field evolve.
Yeah. Field evolve.
Why not both? Make him blitz and press. He devolves the field and then plays a
When-
whole bunch of fucking Digimon.
When devolve all Digimon on board, that'd be kind of crazy.
Yeah. But it's not as good as you think because that will depend really 100% depend on the opponent's field, which is something
True.
bad. It is always bad to depend on the opponent.
I mean, so far all we're seeing with the newer cards is go tall. Like evolutionary sources matter a lot now, especially with Digiburst. So it's like, and then set 4 being able to add in more Digiburst as well. I just feel like this might be able to combat that, like more Digivolving, more getting rid of something, like stripping
Quite a
away.
bit of light
Remember,
effects in the set between like Cress and Duftmon and Mastamon.
One thing, guys, remember, when you are digibursting, never discard level 3. Because if you're playing against black, you may die.
I don't
Well,
think
unless
I'm
you like
thinking about
delete
that.
everything, you just make yourself completely sourceless, then you just completely counter the Digivolve entirely.
Mm-hmm.
Just
And
burst
Black's
it
not
all
even
away.
really running. Black's not running Digivolve that much, other than
It's
Blitz, the red Blitz, and no, I'm saying red Blitz, and really that's about it. He's the best one.
the best
He's the
meta.
only good one.
Like, you're fine taking off the rookie. Just take off the baby as well.
Yeah.
And taking off 2 anyways, most of those. Like, you don't care
Yeah.
about the bottom.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, if edit, you might.
It's an edge case. I mean, yes, it's good
Edge
to watch
case.
out for.
It's
If you
definitely
already-
something to watch out. Yeah, it's definitely something to watch out for. If you aren't aware of it, you can catch you off guard.
If you already notice your other player already has played the Digivolve kind of cards, then yeah.
Either way, it's super easy to play around. Either make sure to not have a level 2 without level 3 under it, up of it, or just remove all your sources.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know if you guys have been looking on the screen, but we're editing.
Nope.
Editing the page on the website right now. Doing submit. So this is what it looks like when I put it in. Numamon also said in chat, Numamon is get better than Sukamon for leveling fast. Okay. I think Tesero somebody caught last night an error on Cress, right?
Yes, he should be data when he's listed as virus on the database.
All right. So here's Cress, and let's change him to data. Save. And then that means I also have to change the Crest parallel art.
I mean, when you think about it, all Digimon are data.
But some
Leave
more
it as
data
it
even
is.
others.
No.
Maybe they're not data enough.
Nah.
Data, no.
Nah. That's not how it works. Deep Lore
That's,
shit.
that's, that's actually 100% how it works. They're comprised of ones and zeros.
Yeah,
Right,
well,
boy.
Menace and zeros. The other is normal.
Other is
zero.
what? Yeah, full of shit. You've never even seen a computer. Fuck off with that.
Spaghetti's being facetious. Don't fight the debate, Void.
Just accept it.
I mean, I'm surprised you're fighting it, Void. I guess. I don't know.
It's nonsense. It's all nonsense. I just wanted to yell at you.
It's just ones and zeros, man. It's ones and zeros.
Depends if we're going to Opmon. Well, it's another kind of shit.
How was Atmon? Who's watched Atmon?
I think
Wow.
A lot of
Numamon
people,
is
probably.
your guy, and he's not on the chat, so.
War Greymon was an Atmon. I know that much. He was chilling.
What? What are you talking about?
War Greymon, he was an Atmon.
Oh, he was? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was the thing that happened.
But they kept him as a Digimon, or?
I think he was a Digimon. It was just one of, it was like a thing where it was like, it's like, oh, what are you? It's like, I'm the cooler thing. Bye now. I'm getting a reboot.
Nice.
Did you say reboot?
Uh-oh. Millie
God, I
Turbo intensifies.
Can't stand reboot. Oh my god, I hate that.
Reboot is nice. What are you talking about?
I can't stand reboot.
So yes,
Why?
are you talking
The
about the
keyword?
anime or the keyword?
The keyword.
Oh, I was about to say, what?
As a purple player, I love it.
It's great.
Get out of here, with your Trump sword.
So I mean, yesterday I was playing my reboot deck last night, and it played pretty well throughout the night. Like, just because they can't get rid of my things on the board, and if they wanted to, it'd be an expensive removal.
Talking about, yeah, I'm mainly talking about playing against it. It's just like I put all this work, I rest all these Digimon, and they just get rebooted. Ugh.
Is this the deck that I played last night? Orange. Oh, okay. Yeah, there was a couple times.
You have internet, right?
Yeah, there's a couple times it made me sweat when I got that crushed Garurumon though. I was like, yeah.
Oh wait,
I made a few
that-
mistakes.
is that Nightmare with Internet I hear?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
the new age.
Nightmare with internet.
Welcome back, buddy.
Thanks, man. I stayed up till about 2 a.m. practicing.
Jesus
Oh, really?
Christ.
Wow.
Well, blame
I stayed up late. I was like, you know what? I'm staying up late tonight. I was like, screw it. I was like, I've deserved this. 2 months.
Sweet.
Jeez, 2 whole months.
2 whole months. Exactly. The day I got it was exactly 2 months.
All right, guys.
Congrats for catching up with the rest of us.
Sukamon and Chuumon should now be live on the site. Let's double check here. Let me do a refresh and also the Crest fix. Let's do Crest first. Here's Crest. It is now virus. Oh, I'm sorry, data, like it's supposed to be. Oh shoot. Okay,
Who's
we
falling
did
down the stairs?
You.
and then let's do Chuumon. Ooh, I don't have to search for both of them because the other one also have Chuumon in the name. Nice. Sukamon has 3.2, 1000 DP. Okay, and then a 3.0, 1000 DP. I'll build a deck later for this. Beat you guys up.
I'll build one right now, Orange. It's live, you say?
It's live.
Oh, it's on. The rat race is on.
You were waiting on that one, weren't you?
I actually wasn't. I just came up with it.
Oh, I'm jealous.
I'm
Gotta
not
get-
clever enough to just pop it off.
You gotta be quick with it when you're dealing with children.
Renegade says, I like the first episode, second episode was iffy. That's as much as I've seen. I'm assuming that was on the Appmon talk. And then also, 2 months living as a caveman. I think we're talking about Nightmare.
Fucking degenerate.
He had to do it for a month once. Caveman video games make the time go faster. I mean,
Yeah,
you
it's
were
definitely
playing,
helped.
you were playing like single player Monster Hunter, right? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so, well, before we finish the talk, I wanted to do, just talk real quick about Omnimon. And when we talk about Omnimon, so yesterday's English card of the day was Omnimon. We're going to talk about the card effect and how it's going to affect the meta and not any of the font shenanigans.
Oh my god.
So,
Omnimon.
Please, I'm
knew.
so tired of the font talk.
yeah,
Right,
so
right.
that's why we're not going to mention it anymore.
Except that right there.
Yeah. So, I mean, we already knew that Omnimon was going to be most likely in the set 1. This just confirms it. It's going to be
Oh,
in
yeah.
1.0.
I will. I was gonna say I
Use the
agree with
Facebook
this. The terminology that they used for the beginning of the effect. It's just destroy, and then share, and then this and that. And then like having to like see the period that makes it like the end of the sentence, and then it goes on. Destroy
Thank
all.
you for that. I talked
Yeah.
about the period, and no one gave a shit about the period. The
Can
sentences
you
are
guys-
wrong.
Can you
They're
explain
wrong.
the period? Because, you know, we haven't talked about it.
It was. So hold on, let me read. I want to go to the Facebook really quickly. I want to be able to say the exact
I'm gonna put it
terminology
here
that
on
they
the
used.
board. Or at least on the stream. Here we go.
Isn't the first
All
line
right.
of Omnimon just
So-
like target
so-
one Digimon your opponent controls, period?
When digivolving, choose one of your opponent's Digimon. Period. Delete all of your opponent's Digimon that share a name with it. I just felt like they could have used a little bit.
It just needed a
Different.
comma.
Because
It just needs a comma
or
instead of a
something
period.
else, or like they could have made like maybe they made the sentence like bleed into it a little bit better than like destroy all Digimon with the same name, and then when the English rules come out, let players know, be like, hey, look, you can destroy any Digimon with the same name, depending on the card number, this and that, blah blah blah. So
That is to
also
say, I
felt
don't
like
think the ruling
share
is
was so
confusing.
weird. Yeah, it's like you can interpret it the right way, but there are
Well, I
probably
mean,
going to be a handful of people who will try
Still
to argue
ask.
it doesn't like
Yeah.
destroy the target that you're choosing, but rather everything else with its name. But
like Professor Argumon,
here, yeah, like we've been playing the game for a while. Omnimon, we've had Omnimon in our hands for a while, so we've known how to use it for a while. The issue
Yeah.
is going to be with people who haven't been playing, who are new to it, who might be confused.
yeah, I'd have
In
to
that
say
case, I feel like
roughly.
there was just a really weird and awkward wording. just specifically the word share.
It
Just
is
saying,
an interesting
I'll
choice. of
destroy all Digimon with that name or with the same name would be at least slightly clearer.
So, Deci, are you still with us?
No.
From beyond the grave.
When you read the Japanese card, does the word share come up for Omnimon?
Let me get my Omnimon into the other room. Give me a sec.
Okay. Because I'm looking at Wikimon's translation, and their translation is pretty close to the Japanese, and it also uses, the words the same name. It sounds like share was a conscious choice that they put.
Okay,
It is
let's
very
see.
conscious.
I just feel like they tried to be.
Are similar to the ones on the SEA site for the Digimon, and even on that site, they use the word same name rather than share.
So, let's see. Omnimon. No, let's go on. There it is. Ahem. Pokemon.
We do have
So-
Deci from Japan.
Oh, interesting. So, from Japan, please.
Jesus
I'm a
Christ.
trader. So actually, it does have the period in the Japanese.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I noticed that
Interesting.
too.
Okay.
I hate it.
Okay. I felt
So
like
it's
I just felt like
kinda
they
like
were too
interpret
careful
text.
with the text.
You pick a Digimon, and then you destroy
Period.
stuff.
Yeah, it says そのデジモンと同じ名称. So it says destroy all Digimon with the same name, 名称.
So, nothing.
With
It was a conscious choice they chose with the translation to use share a name. Wasn't
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is just interesting. I mean,
That's not bad.
it is
That's
what
not
it is,
too
right?
bad. Yeah.
This is one of those things where fans go, "Oh, that's not canon," but I mean, it is canon because it's the actual card. This is the for real card. No more
Right.
proxies.
Mhm.
Okay, so Omnimon's gonna be in the set. It's gonna be fun to play with and against him. I think most people want to see the other Omnimon like killer decks. Otherwise, Omnimon's gonna reign supreme in the pre 1.5 meta.
Right.
I mean, nothing new. It's
Have
fine.
fun.
Right, I mean, so nothing new for
Yeah.
us, right? But really, it's gonna be new for everybody else who hasn't been playing the card game.
Yeah, there really isn't, like, just from what I've seen on the Facebook, and I did like poll of like people who haven't played to people who have played. It's like almost 85% people. They're only all they're doing is literally just watching the cards. That's it. They're watching the cards of the day. They're hearing the combos. They're hearing what decks are decent, what colors are good, and what colors are bad, and that's it. They've never played. They don't even know how to play. It's going to be an interesting wake-up call for a lot of them.
That's interesting. Hey, to you, whoever's watching this, put down in the comments why you're not playing the game. Explain yourself. Because I'm
Why you're
disappointed
not-
in you.
Why you're not spending $20 on Tabletop Simulator
Yeah.
and downloading the mod, or getting subscried to the mod, and then playing
Yeah.
with us.
And getting
$20
harassed
like
on
always
the
on sale.
Discord for not playing. Yeah. Why aren't you doing any of that?
Probably just waiting
that-
for the official release.
Yeah, I think a lot of people just prefer like the actual cards, because for a while I was actually
I think
debating.
it's high file feel of playing with real cards, really.
That's another thing as well. Oh, and it's
Just go pay
So
for
we're-
Japanese cards as well.
No, leave us alone. We're trying to keep
that
our
was
cards.
that was a big seller for me finally when I got Tabletop. It wasn't until a week before my quarantine lockdown. That's when I was like, all right, I
Right.
gotta play.
Renegade says they feel like they slapped it in Google Translate and didn't bother to clean it up. I think the thing with that is
No,
even
'cause I
Google
slapped
Not
Translate
Google
says,
Translate. No.
Even that
No,
one
I
says
slapped
it's the
it in
same.
Google Translate it, and it still uses the word same name, and still sounds better than what we got.
But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Did you guys have any shout outs?
Nightmare's got internet.
Nightmares God Internet. No, the judge, if you are in the Discord and if you do watch the channel, judge program is opening up within the next week or so. You can message me or Antinomy, one of the sovereigns of the Discord,
Or me.
for testing, and we can go from there if you're really interested in helping out with any online events that are
Okay.
being held through the Discord.
Sweet. And I just want to clarify that is just the Discord's testing, judge testing is not in any official sort of manner.
Yeah, that's unofficial official.
And then anybody else for shoutouts? Don't forget, the next week is the Digi Rumble. We are playing with set 3 and the starter decks. They're all valid. You need to send me your deck list by Sunday at 1 p.m. and you also need to be pingable on the Digimon TCG Discord at the same time. If you can't be found by either of those categories, you're going to be dropped. That's just it. And the price for the Digi Rumble is most likely going to be that one promo pack. And then,
there is a prize.
So it's going to be first, second, and third will get prizes. The first place will get a choice of one of the 3 starter decks, black, green, or purple.
Pog.
This is the Japanese cards because I already ordered them. Sorry. I think that's
That's fine.
great.
That's still cool. That's still
Go in my
cool.
collection.
And
You know a lot
then,
earlier.
second place will get one of the 3 prizes, and then third place will get the last prize, which was going to be the promo pack. The fourth place won't get anything this time. Sorry, guys.
Get good.
All right, and with that, we'll be ending the podcast. Thanks everybody for watching.
We need a better ending.
Good morning. What do you want to end with? We're still live.
I don't know,
so.
man. You don't watch a movie and they go, "Well, this is the end of the show."
They do, don't you,
You
see?
can all
It says
This
fade.
is they kind of do just most podcasts end very direct, so that's nothing too special.
Fucking just say bye. Don't say we're ending the podcast.
I got to
Wow.
think about it because I gotta
Related.
put the transition and all that jazz. And
Okay. I'm sorry. You do all the work. Are we still live?
next time, I'm just gonna cut it off. Like it'll just
End
stop
it. End
Oh
it.
my god.
mid-sentence. Spaghetti.
We gotta
will
get
go
rid of.
away.
We